Richtech now offers medium and low viscosity polyurethane crack injection for both wide and narrow foundation wall cracks. This single component polyurethane is water activated and requires water to be added at the time of injection. All parts required for installing this system are available from Richtech, including surface paste and port adhesive, injection ports, an updated injection gun, mixer tube, and even a 500 ml water bottle for adding water to the injection resin tubes. This video will demonstrate the application for a thin crack using Rich 115, but the same procedure applies for wider cracks in Rich 110. To start, you want to make sure that the crack is currently dry, clean, and that there's no paint or other foreign material on the wall. Wall crack repair can be messy, so prepare your workspace accordingly. Start by cleaning the area about 3 inches wide, centered along the crack with a wire brush. This will prepare the wall for adhering the surface ports and allowing the polyurethane resin to penetrate deep within the crack. Use a vacuum to remove any remaining dust and complete the surface prep. Measure and mark locations for every surface port, roughly every 6 inches along the length of the crack. Squeeze out a small amount of the surface paste and port adhesive and mix the two parts together. This will be used to adhere the surface ports to the wall, as well as seal up the outside of the crack and prepare it to receive the injection resin. When applying the adhesive to the port, make sure to put on enough that it'll stick to the wall, but not so much that it blocks the opening to the crack. Next, apply the paste adhesive around each port, about 3 inches centered on the crack. This should be about 1/8 of an inch thick. Repeat these steps for the rest of the ports and then seal the crack with the remaining adhesive. The adhesive takes about 40 minutes to dry. You can check its progress by pressing in with a putty knife to see if it leaves a mark. If there's no mark, you're ready to inject the polyurethane. To prepare the polyurethane, you can remove the cap and use half of it to block the tube that's not being filled with water. After you've filled the one tube with water, remove the other cap and attach the mixer tube. Place the injection resin tubes in the injection gun and squeeze out a small amount to begin the flow. You're now ready to inject the polyurethane into the crack. Starting at the bottom, slowly and steadily inject the polyurethane until it begins to come out of the port above. Once it starts coming out, remove the gun from the port and cap it. Repeat the process all the way up the wall to the top port. When the resin comes out of the top of the sealed crack, it has been completely injected and is now ready to cure. For more information on Richtech's water-activated polyurethane injection resins, give us a call today.